Hey, what's going on, guys? Gray here. And if you don't know about me yet, you're just watching my channel for the first time, it just means you're not famous yet. Welcome to the Trading Live session. Oh, I thought I had stopped the stream by accident. All right, so I'm not going to show my face in this live stream. It's purely a trading video, something to do with sharing some insights on how to trade this week because Bitcoin has been on the move. And it definitely makes sense for you and I to take advantage of it. The altcoins have been moving as well. And there's a lot of money to be made on the altcoins right now. We can essentially look at coin market cap right now. You will see that there have been a lot of movement. So I will share with you guys some entries, especially on altcoins. Some altcoins that I'm jumping on myself to take position in. And the reason is that we want to catch the upswing, but also if the market reverses, we want to catch the falling knife. Like I always say, it's always easier to make money on the downturn than it is on the uptrend. So if you're watching this right now, make sure you watch this video to the end. Shout out to our sponsors. This video is brought to you by Ledger Nano. Ledger Nano is basically the best crypto wallet in the world. Hardware wallet secures your cryptocurrency like nothing else out there. You will never get hacked. You can never lose your coin to an exchange because you're storing it on the ledger. Where's Ledger's website? What's going on here? Ledger. Yeah, this is their website, ledger.com. And make sure if you order any ledgers that you're ordering them from the actual supplier from the official website. And you should use my link in the description below because if you do, you will get discount of your ledger. So everybody who is serious with trading and crypto obviously need to get yourself one of these. They even have a case now for your ledgers. They're calling it the Ledger Nano Pod. I just got myself one of these as well to use it for my ledger, and they have another one also coming up, the Ledger Stacks, which you can pre-order right now. If you take your cryptocurrency seriously, this is something that you need to get. So last week I made a video. Let me just share this on Twitter quick. Live on YouTube. Okay, join now. This video will make you a lot of money, guys. If you're watching right now, you will thank me later because this is what I've been finding out over the weekend because I didn't do anything else other than trade, which is what happens during times like this. And it's normal. There's nothing weird about it. All right. So last week I made a video. I talked to people about it was a very beginner's video, right? And it seemed very simplistic to advanced or experienced traders because they're like, hey, man, like, that is very normal stuff that you're talking about. I'm like, yeah, but the discipline comes different. So I gave a basic strategy. The video was called the Crypto Intro to Cryptocurrency Trading for Beginners or something like that. And it was a masterclass. Yeah, it was crypto trading masterclass. And I simply give a simple strategy to people. I say, hey, just if you have never traded before or you're very new at all, simply just use the MACD strategy, right? And you just follow the rules. You don't try to be too smart or to change anything because what you guys need, a lot of guys, they just need strategy. And I gave them a simple MACD strategy to follow. And if you simply followed that strategy, on the 11th, it means you were supposed to take a trade to go long or to buy. And right now, you're supposed to now be selling if you're trading Bitcoin at a 4-hour time frame. You're now at a profit. And if we look at how much you have potentially made from that point to now, let's see, the cross happened here on the 11th. Let's say you waited for confirmation, the full bar close, you entered here. Right now, you are now at a 19% profit. It means if you're 5x, you've basically made 100% of your money. You have doubled your money already in a few days. Today is the 16th. So this trade effectively took you 5 days to make profit. All right. So this is something that I just wanted to point out there, guys. Like if you struggle with time to do your own technical analysis, or you basically your emotions get on the way, some of these simple tools really work effectively if you follow them. All right. Where if you did this also on the daily, this is what Bitcoin looks like. Well, it means that you're still open with your trade, because this actually happened way back on the 3rd of January. All right. So if you made money on this, I mean, I appreciate if you simply destroy the like button below, turn the thumbs up button blue. That would be appreciated. And now let's move on to what's happening right now with Bitcoin. I'm trying to keep this live stream very short. This is the situation we're looking at on the daily. And by the way, it's not by accident that Bitcoin is stuck where it's at right now. We are stuck right here at around 20,900, which is trying to break out to 21,000. And I did say before on yesterday's or 2 days ago, the last stream, I said if we break above 18K, we're definitely going to go to 20,000. And after this, the 20,900 or 21,000 will be the hardest to break out. And here's why. If you zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see that this is not by accident. Right now, where Bitcoin is trying to break out is exactly where it fell through the last time. When we saw the last rally on the 3rd of November, it ramped up, got everybody turned up, and if you look closely here at the top at 21,500, there is a big sell war. So there was a lot of selling volume, and then we dumped all the way down from there. But this time around, we're trying to pump up, and it definitely makes sense that this is the first stumbling block that we're facing. And the moment we break out of this, we're now looking at a new territory. So I will try to bring a little bit of and why I'm analyzing Bitcoin, by the way, it's simply because the market follows Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency market follows Bitcoin purely. So I'll try to follow the my visible range. Okay. So from the VRVP, you will be able to see that right now in this territory, the territory that we have moved, there isn't that much volume. Let me just bring the volume as well. And if you are absolutely new to trading, I recommend the video that I made, the cryptocurrency for beginners masterclass, cryptocurrency trading. It's really, really helpful, guys. You will love it. Oh, I understand why this is not showing up. This is an index from BitMEX. Let's use the Coinbase tickers. Yeah, here we go. So if you look right now, this is a daily. You can see that after we break out of this range, there isn't that much volume at the top. Let me bring this to 240 anyway. All right, here we go. This is where we have the large amount of volume. That's why we're going sideways. It means we could make it up or we could clamber down, and it pays right now to strategize for both scenarios. So this is where we stand at the 4-hour. All right. And something can happen that we fall through. And if you look between this zone, there is no much volume here to support this price push. Let me make this clear with my highlighter. So this area has not enough volume up until here at 18,874 again. All right. Whereas if we break out of here, there is an upside where we could swing into. So my strategy now to deal with this is this. I'm not, before I go into altcoins right now, I'm not doing anything right now at this very moment. There are two things that I'm looking at, right? I'm saying I will wait until Bitcoin breaks out, retest the previous high, which is 21,355. If it breaks that out, I will go long. So I have a trade put here around this level, 21,355. I'll go long. If it continues consolidating, it doesn't affect me. If it starts to crash again, right? This is the lowest of today. It's 20,231, right? There, that is another trade right there. If we start touching those levels, it just means that we're more likely going to see ourselves down again. So this is where it comes down to say, look, the market is not going to go to one direction that you know of. You don't know what the outcome will be. However, you can prepare for both scenarios. And the smartest thing to do is to not panic, enter, or to FOMO into anything right now. Anything can happen. There is a rumor that's going on right now that's saying that there is a company that has bought $5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and soon they might make an announcement, but they did this in a distributed system where they used multiple exchanges to buy it, basically to average the price. If that ends up to be true, if it's a big company like Apple or something, I mean, it means that we could actually now see a Bitcoin pump. That's why I'm also now very positive. But if that doesn't work, if this turns out to be a relief rally where the whales are trying to squeeze down your liquidity, you will see this coming down as well. That's why it makes sense to start shorting here. Now, if Bitcoin drops by, let's see how much is that. We're here, and we're saying we'll be shorting somewhere around from this moment to here. So this is 3.21%. We're saying that if Bitcoin drops by 2.1%, let's say 3%, if Bitcoin drops by 3%, we're starting to short. Now, the question comes to, if BTC drops by 3%, how much do you think the other altcoins are going to drop? That's the math that we need to figure out. But before we even worry about that, we now to think about how we're going to trade altcoins and what are the best entries for the altcoin market. And that's the territory that we're going to enter into right now. I have a couple of altcoins that I want you guys to pay very close attention to, and I'll share them with you. And let's get into it. All right. So I'll quickly go to CoinGecko again, and I'll share. So if you guys are doing anything on Open, if you guys are doing any crowd strategy or Zenbu on Open, I have closed out those markets right now because, like you already know, the crowd strategy works when the market is going sideways, and this is not the time to do it. So I have closed my positions on that, but I have been buying a lot of Open. If you remember, a few months ago, we were dealing with this coin. It went all the way up to $1,000, and now it's down. It went to $60. I was buying it back, and I'm still buying this. And I just want to use this as an opportunity to tell everybody who is doing crab strategy or Zenbu to be like, yo, exit those markets until we see a return of a sideways movement when the market is consolidating again. Then you can come back and start using the squeeze again, because right now it's not a good time. But it is a good strategy. I've made maybe 20% in the last 7 months on my USDC, just basically staking it into the squared Ethereum. All right, back to the market. So basically, this is one of the altcoins that I'm looking at that I am buying personally. It is only available on Uniswap and all these other decentralized exchanges, not so much available on your Binances and all that stuff. But it is a good coin. If you do DeFi, you can definitely get it. And now moving on to the traditional altcoins. Number one, I'll be the first one to admit it here that Gala has now, I think, is mature for a short. So at a 4-hour has gone short already. I'm building a short position on this one. It has tested here the top liquidity crunch, which basically got it pressed down all the way. And now it seems like we're starting to either form a sideways situation, or it might just be another consolidation before we pump up. All right. So be careful out there with these altcoins that have already pumped. Personally, my strategy right now, if you're looking for entries, do not enter a coin that has already gone ballistic already. Now, how do you know that? Okay, you look at the last week. What has happened? If you look at Gala, you can say, okay, let's just say from the 1st of Jan, 2023, this is it. from the first up to now, this coin has gone up by 207%. This, ladies and gentlemen, is something that you don't want to touch at all. Stay away. However, it is a good indicator of where the markets are right now because it means that we're kind of in a bullish sentiment. We're in a relief rally. Coins can now go as high as this. So you're looking for coins that are just getting started, but they haven't really pumped that much. For something that has pumped here, the best entries are to short them. So I will switch to a daily. And by the way, I started shorting this a few days ago. I've been stopped. I've been stopped twice already. But like I always win with these trades. We have done it with Dogecoin before, you guys know. I can get stopped multiple times, but when I catch the knife, the falling knife, I make all the money back that I lost on the trades and even more. All right. So I'm looking at shorting this from where it's at right now up into the EMA average here. I think this is a volume weighted average. So we call this building a position. I'm not trying to open a position right now and be like, oh, tomorrow I wake up, I'm checking my phone every time. No, I'm building a position. It means I am shorting. I'm looking at a month time, being like in the next month, if the market ever retraces, even at any point in time, this is more likely to retrace itself. And I want to be taking profit at that time, right? So you can look at this in every, basically, any strategy that you want to, but this is what we look like on the Fib. You can use even the Fibonacci retracement on it. You will see that you have multiple levels of take profit, of potential take profit, right? And look at how interesting this is. So the 61.8%, which is the golden ratio, is perfectly matching the EMA indicator, the EMA trading indicator, the red line here. It's perfectly matching. And this is volume weighted, by the way. So I think that is basically a golden mine. You could get stopped. Right now, I could put a stop at the very top, but who knows? But I will be building this position, and I think whenever it dumps, it will work out for me. It might not go as low as the key support levels, but we will see a retrace at some point in time. Otherwise, I also have some shorts here at the very top at 0.076. When it happens, it will automatically fill up an order for me because this is going to be a difficult wall to break if it manages to escape this with a high velocity. Okay, if you're enjoying the live stream, please, I appreciate it if you got. Thanks to everybody who has pressed the like button, guys. It goes a long way. All right, so that's one. And this is something that has already gone up, and it's basically a matter of shorting it. If you want to trade and you don't trade at all, or you're using some terrible platforms, I definitely recommend you sign up on Bybit or OKX, actually both, because you don't want to trust or put all your money on one crypto exchange. So links are down in the description. If you use my link and sign up and you make your first deposit, they give you bonus. You get up to $1,000 depending on how much money you're depositing, right? Because you're a crypto hustler. All right, now let's look at the altcoins that you want to enter right now. So I've given you the entry on this, right? If you're scared, you can say, I'm not going to enter on right now because it could break out. But if it retraces on the Fibonacci retracement, you can enter Gala short at 23.6 in the Fibonacci retracement, which is 0.046 on the price side. And again, you don't want to be buying this at spot or longing it or whatever. You're going to get wrecked. Okay, so for coins now that you have to buy into, I'm still very bullish on OHM, right? And this coin, the only problem is the liquidity, but it is at a very, very sweet spot. It's basically accumulating for a pump. If I show you a 4-hour, it looks really saucy, like we are sideways moving. MACD on the 4-hour is currently bearish. On the daily, it has an even. Let's look at the daily, actually. Back to the daily. Okay, in the daily, it's bullish, which is really a good sign. So on the daily, it's bullish. On the long term, it went bullish right here after this candle, but it hasn't done anything crazy as compared to Gala or any other coin. And most importantly, even though this is a big project, it is a low cap coin, at least a low volume coin. So if I show you here, It's time to make money, guys. The crypto market is back, and of course, I'm back to work with you guys to help you trade. Basically, turn trading into your side hustle or your full-time gig if you have the time. But basically, this is what it looks like. If you look at all the other coins, let's just go to any random coin right now. You will see that the 7-day moving has been crazy. Even Polygon right now. If you go here, you see Polygon, 30 days, 13%. 30%, 14 days, and 7 days, 22%, right? Whereas if you go to Olympus DAO, this is the new one, the rebase, this is at $9, and this is what the numbers look like. I think this is saucy as hell. And someone here is asking me, Bybit KYC. No, but that's the beauty of Bybit. You just sign up, no KYC. You can withdraw 2 Bitcoin per day without doing any KYC. So I have like multiple, I don't even know how many Bybit accounts I have because I don't KYC them, and I can withdraw 2 BTC per day on all of them. Okay, so here the problem is 24-hour volume is less than $1 million, which is pretty okay if you're not trading with hundreds of thousands. If you're trading with 20K or 10K, it's pretty good because you can basically exit when it's pumping on one of these days and everybody is flocking in. The 24-hour volume is more likely to double on that day, and you'll be able to exit liquidity on the fools who are coming late into the game, right? So when I talk about gems, when it comes to trading, you have to look for coins that are in this kind of situation, not Gala. Everybody now is talking about Solana. I'm like, bro, Solana has already pumped. It's gone, right? So this coin, the all-time high was $1,400, and right now it's at $9. Yes, welcome to crypto, my friends. Welcome to crypto. So this is one coin that I'm basically playing with. I think I talked about it on the last video. Another one is Uniswap, obviously the fan favorite. Everybody loves Uni, but Uniswap is also basically boiling up for a pump. It has sort of pumped a bit, but it hasn't really reached its maximum potential, considering that if we zoom out, this coin is down bad, my friends. It's down bad. Uniswap is basically down bad, terribly bad. $6. These are the same prices when it just came out, right? These are the same. Look, it's really close because it moved a lot around $3 when it came out, and this is $6. So if you look at it like that, it's like, well, there's not too much risk to it as compared to the other coins. Okay. So basically, this is what would happen. I actually already have this line. I don't know why I'm drawing it again. I already analyzed this. Okay. So this is what Uniswap looks like. It has a liquidity punch here, a refill on the white line, which is around $5. And right now it's only at $6. It just got started. So the movement hasn't been anything. It hasn't doubled in price or anything. And I do think this baby is going to serve me well. It's up by about 31% right now. Nothing as compared to the other coins that I've pumped. So I have a strategy on this. Now, if you haven't entered on this, your strategy should not be to panic buy right now. Don't do it. I always tell you guys, on any trade, do not try to enter right now. No. You basically have to just set up the trade and you let the market follow you, whether it's a long, whether it's a short. So on this one, it basically attempted to hit $7. Right now it's at 6.4. So relax. You just set your buy orders ahead of time that this, you have to make it a conditional order. If you don't know how to do that, that's when you need to join Crypto University to learn all these strategies and the disciplines and the mechanics of order types. But basically you put an order here just above, just $7 basically, technically. If it goes up, it will catch your trade and it will continue going. So what will happen, it will be like you enter here and it keeps pumping. If it doesn't, it means it starts dumping and you lose nothing because you didn't enter. You didn't panic enter in the position. So that is a key entry for Uniswap token. And I will draw it right now simply because we can always analyze how much profit we're making at it. So we're saying that entry long on Uniswap from $7. Okay, and our stop loss on that one can be the previous low of the previous candle, which is what? 6.2. Okay, and it can go as high as $10, right, as profit, as a TP potentially, and you just extend that, and we'll watch and we'll see what happens. Are we going to get stopped, or this will make us money? So never say I didn't tell you. Uni swaps, something to pay attention to. Another one is also Rune-matic. No, not Rune-matic. Rune Thorchain. In the same situation, just broke out on the daily. It's now playing above the EMA indicator, which is saucy and interesting. Not so much liquidations at the top, but I do think this coin is going to explode. It is one of those explosive coins when it moves. And right now, it's just warming up right here. It has also made a little bit of the move, right? We could say this has been, in the last few days, the highest it has gone has been 43%. So how do you enter on this one? Again, don't panic. You look at where is the next resistance level, more likely, because this one is tampering the last candle. The previous candle and today's candle are basically exactly the same. So let's jump to the 4-hour and see. Okay, there's a consolidation happening, and MACD line is becoming bearish now. All right. Let's see. What would be the best entry on this? Oh, now it makes sense. Now, you see, this is the beauty of technical analysis. You can be like, why is this coin struggling where it's at? We just have to go back in time. You find it here. There is a resistance here. Even before, that's exactly where it collapsed, right? So I'm using the liquidity heat map also here. I can literally see a line at $1.73 that there is up to 1741, that there is a serious resistance there. So you want to enter above that, but you can just use all these three spikes of the last resistance. 1, 2, 3. That's tried 3 times to hit 1825. So I don't think it's going to hurt you if you enter this one at $2 at all. It's not going to hurt you if you enter $2. $2, pretty sensible, I think. So you can just simply say, I'm not going to panic buy, but I'll wait for $2, which is not too far out. And you enter. You put your little stop loss here, however you want to do it, and up to $5 or so as TP. That's it. All right. Now, all these coins deserve to be shorted. Why? Because they've pumped too much. So if you feel like you're comfortable with shorting and stuff like that, start building your short positions. Like build your position slowly until you build up. And when you build a position, you don't want to use too much leverage. Like you have to use 1.5x to like 5x maybe maximum. And it takes a little bit of time, but you make money comfortably, right? You just have to be right about the direction of the market. It can take you a month, but you double, triple your money and all that with peace, at peace. That's just how it works, right? If you're trying to generate income with trading as a serious trader, you don't want to be doing the 1 minute stuff all the time. Because I think that's what's popular on YouTube. Everybody, they just show trade, enter the trade and exit the trade. It's like, bro, that's just not how it works. You lose your mind if you trade like that. There are other coins like EOS that I'm paying attention to, but nothing much. But there is also other coins that are just like, okay. I was looking at, what coin is that again? I was analyzing before. Okay, EOS is getting a little interesting here. EOS is getting a little interesting, but EOS is not really a pumper like that. That's what pisses me off, man. It's just like it never really pumps hard anymore. It used to be, not anymore at this point. All right. But yeah, there's another coin. We call it Velora. It's a DeFi platform. I Forgot what is that? Vol. Okay. When I remember it, I'll tell you guys. So there's also Aptos, obviously, which I'm building a short position in. There is also what else? Solana, I'm building a short position in. Same strategy. All these coins. I mean, this is obvious to me simply because I know of how much VC concentration is on this coin, and a lot of people are aping on it. If you remember, I made a video a couple of days ago that says two most important cryptocurrencies to pay attention to, and I put Aptos and Sui. And I did say that so I mean Aptos is a good coin because the ecosystem is really big, but from a trading perspective, this is not when you want to be buying this coin. If you bought it 3 weeks ago when I made that video, perfectly fine. But right now you don't want to be panicked. If you didn't buy it already, do not panic buy. Another one of those is also Epcoin. This is Ape. It's at $5 now. It also has seen a massive pump. I personally hold this because I have the the NFTs, and I love the ecosystem what the board app have. But from a trading perspective, I wouldn't enter this right now. If you hold this coin already, perfectly. If you like the project, you want to hold for long term, perfectly. I think it will do well. But from a trading perspective, that's not the case at all, right? At the end of the day, guys, do not sleep on your DCA strategy. I'm sure some of you crypto has shocked you in the last few days when out of nowhere things are pumping. And you had the money, but when things were low, you were not buying. The best strategy will always be DCA. Buy low, sell high. Buy low at any time. At any moment, always try to buy low. So, if you have made profits off the coins that you were buying the dip, now is the time where you have to be selling and taking some profit, and you can always set the orders to buy the dip. That's just how it works. All right. If you have any questions before we close, you can basically ask. I am here to help you guys. On the side, Shiba Inu also, it's kind of interesting. It's a meme coin. So even though it has moved, this move is not really is not a serious move that is shocking, right? We know Shiba Inu for moving crazy. It goes ape shit. It goes ape shit. But right now, that's not the case. So, but it is forming. We just have to hope that Bitcoin stays up. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. And I showed you guys which levels you can use to analyze whether Bitcoin is going to make it or not. If it doesn't break that level, we know that it's none of this is going to happen. If it does, well, we also know the money comes to us. Gray, what about Bonk? Okay, so I hate saying things like this, but if you're hearing about Bonk right now, then it's too late. The, Bonk's chart is going to be the same as Shiba Inu. You do make money. I mean, it doesn't cost you much, right? So let's look at it. You do make money, but only if you can sell. But do not buy it and hold and think that it's going to be another big thing. That's just not going to happen. So, it's sort of recovering itself right now. It's a good project on Solana. It's a meme coin. With these, you really never know. If you have cash on the side that you don't need, if you can throw $10,000 at it and be like, look, I don't know what's going to happen. The markets are irrational anyway. If you have money to spare, be like, I'll buy this nonsense. And if it turns out well, all good. Then that's not a problem. But if you care about your money, you have your last cent, don't throw it on Bonk. Rather throw it on a coin that has real fundamentals. I do own a few coins of Bonk, but I don't even know how much I have of it because I'm like, if it turns out to be another safe moon, I might as well just be in. But in this kind of market conditions, more likely not. And also, I'll be honest, I also have a short position on it. So if there is, let's look at the bonk, 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 bonk. Good volume, 30 million a day. Open interest in perpetuals 500K. Okay. Did I cover ENS? No, I didn't cover ENS, but you're right. Maybe I should. The stock market rally picked up steam in the past week with strong gains in S&P 500, faced resistance at the 200 line, but moved about that key level on Friday. Yeah, that is basically where everything stands. All markets are sort of moving as the economy is starting to stabilize. The oil prices have gone down and on and on and on. So it kind of makes sense that we're in this situation right now. Hopefully things continue to go this way. I've been buying the dips. I also bought some stocks. I bought some Tesla. I bought Apple. I bought what else? Beyond Meat, I think. I also bought Amazon, and so far so good, except for Tesla. But I will be buying more Tesla stock. I'm getting bunked because I staked my Great Gods NFT. Okay, I didn't even know that you can do that. Maybe I should stake. I have a lot of Great Gods also. But yeah, ENS is a good coin that we can look at right now. If you are into stocks right now, it makes sense to start buying energy stocks. Oh, so this looks good actually. ENS looks really great. Again, I'm gonna say this one more time. If you are in the crab strategy or Zenbu, it's time to exit. It's time to exit. You're not going to make money with this level of volatility. But I do love the crab strategy. It's just not now. Now is just not a good time. That's all I'll say. Yeah, man, flip it. I'm going in on ENS as well, but I will do it. Let's look at the good level. Flip it, flip it. I love it. You see, we're looking at an inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin, and we're also looking at a bot kind of look-alike, which is always good. Okay, I'm going in on ENS. I'm just going to wait until it breaks above this heat map at 14.84. So I'll put my entry. Let me add it to my list already. Thank you, by the way. I just haven't played with ENS domains for a long time that I even forget about it. But this looks really good. Forming, and it just broke out basically above the volume weighted moving average. And the volume looks exciting too. Hey guys, destroy the like button if you're liking the live stream. Okay, someone says, want to learn crypto trading. Okay, easy. The number one thing you want to do right now is go to cryptouniversity.network. I will teach you there step by step how to become a trader, even if you have never traded before. This is our Quran. He's the one asking this question. Even if you have never traded before, I will teach you step by step. I have an incredible course. A lot of people watching right now, other traders, they have learned through it. They're part of the Crypto University community, which you can also join that private community on Discord if you become a student. And basically, that's all you need is Crypto University. Whether you want to invest crypto or you want to trade, cryptouniversity.network, and grab the masterclass. What are your thoughts on Algorand? Algorand is good. Yeah, I do hold Algorand. Algorand. Oh man, every coin looks hella sexy right now. Oh my gosh, this is a bullish spiral channel. You can definitely see it, guys. It's undeniable. Oh my gosh. Okay, we had a little bit of a steep here, but with one sell volume for one day, but otherwise it's accumulating big volume. Algorand, well done, Algorand. Wow, this is not even a U shape. This is a V shape. Oh my gosh. Pew! I love it. I love it. And guess what? As compared to all the other coins we have analyzed, it hasn't even broken up this level here. If you look at it, it's still below the EMA. It's still below the EMA. So you definitely want to get in on that immediately. Well, not immediately. I've given you the strategy to enter. You never enter at that price. You enter the price above it. Simply because if something happens to crash, you are safe from it. Our Quran says, do you have a link? Yeah, the link to cryptouniversity.network. I just posted it there. Cryptouniversity.network is where you're going to find it. Okay, so there's Algorand. Another one is also Near Protocol, actually. Near Protocol is a good project. So here you can see the point of control is what's preventing this coin from pumping at this level, Algorand. And it has tested it once with a green candle, but closed lower, and now it's testing it again. Once it breaks out of this, I will enter. And when it goes above the EMA, I will double my position. So I'll enter here maybe with $20,000 at spot. When it breaks above the EMA, I'll enter with a long position, futures, perpetuals. So I will enter somewhere around here at 2410. Let me just actually make a line on that. My entry will be just above here, the point of control. Okay, and I'll put an alert on it just so that I also know. I'll call it Argo. No, man, what the hell? Argo entered. Create. Yeah. All right. Another one that I can show you is Near Protocol as well. Okay, I was looking at it. I wanted a candle that closes above the EMA line here, but this is not what happened. So I don't know if I should enter. I would just wait for this one to close because I really want to see it above it, and then I'll go ape sheet on it. But it's good. It hasn't moved massively like the other coins. However, historically, if we zoom out, the coin is down bad. And that's what we do, guys. We find the coins that are down bad. That's where the money is. All right. I think this month you will make money for your. It doesn't matter whether the market goes up or go down, because if you trade like me, you make money in each direction anyway. But volatility is what's important. This month you will make money, enough money for the entire year, if you play it right. If you are disciplined and you use the tools and you're patient enough, trust me, you will make enough money for the entire month. So this is another thing, Near Protocol, a lot of liquidity coming in. You can see is here. And I'm expecting that to continue. Another one is Avigochi, GHT. It's also down bad. Not as bad as many other coins, which is nice. And by the way, I'll go back to open just to show you the amount of this coin. It has the supply of 5,000 tokens. So at $100, you're really getting a special coin that has a very tiny supply. If you remember correctly, we can simply right now go to. You can simply go to Wi-Fi. If you look at Wi-Fi, it went all the way up to $100,000 before Bitcoin went to it. Right? It went to 90,000 was the all-time high right here. And why? Because it has the total supply of 36,000 coins. And right now it's standing at 7K. And this project is very new strategy. It's a DeFi project like Yearn. However, this one is brand new. It only got launched in July last year, if I remember correctly. I do a lot of DeFi stuff. That's why I got across it. But this is something that I think it doesn't hurt to just own like 10 of them, right? Because if It's not even listed on Binance, by the way. It's not on Binance. So by the time it gets to the exchanges, it could be it could be it could be big. But this is never financial advice, obviously. What are the right coins to hold? Bitcoin and Ethereum. CRO. A lot of people are talking about CRO on Twitter. I'm not really a big fan of it. But yeah, quickly, let's just look at GHST. It's down. It hasn't even broken above. So every coin that we have analyzed that is bullish right now, it has broken above the point of control and usually is above here, right? It's above the EMA strategy. Now, if you look at this coin, it's bullish on the daily with considerable indicators. And it seems to be in an upward channel, bullish. But also on the long term, it's extremely down bad continuously. But it has the potential of making these extremely swing highs here. Imagine how big this is. And I'm saying this because there is a special way of how you trade these kind of coins, right? So just imagine in one day, it can go as extreme, one candle can go as high as 73%, but then return to its base, close way, way lower. All right. So the way you trade this is basically to make money, you use derivatives. You can go onto a long position and select an extremely high closing position just so that you catch it when it happens. That's all you can do with these ones. You don't want to hold onto it for too long. Or also, this is a coin that you don't want to short this easily because bad things can happen, just like you can see here. So I will never short this coin, but I buy it at spot and put a higher selling position, or I can only long it and expect for the best. So the problem with GHST, it never has the highest all-time high, but there is something interesting about it. All-time high was $3. Currently, it's at $1. Good if you're holding like me because it didn't really dump a lot. But it has always a considerable amount of trading volume. So $3 million in the last 24 hours. It's good for a small unknown cryptocurrency. And I think it can easily double in price in any day, especially that it's warming up right now. So, and also when it dumps, it's not going to dump bananas like all the other coins. So that's like a more risk management thinking for you guys right there. Okay. All right. CRO, before I close, CRO, USD. CRO. Okay, it basically looks like all the other coins also warming up for a pump. Yeah, I think it's a safer coin to enter than everything else out there that's popular already. So I wouldn't blame anyone who enters. I just don't trade it. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I just hate it. But if you're trading it, it makes trading sense. So you definitely can trade on it. But just know that crypto.com is probably trading against you because it's their own coin. It's how they make money. You have seen their reserves and the balance sheet. So you know what's up with that. All right, guys, I gotta go, but thank you for watching and spending time with me. By the way, my podcast is back. If you want to learn more about, where's my podcast now? Survival Skills Podcast. Survival Skills Podcast is back, and I'm doing a lot of episodes on there. If you want to watch my podcast, I definitely recommend you go and subscribe to it. I would appreciate it. But also, if you enjoy my vlogs, Gray BTC channel is back. So I'm posting all my vlogs right here. I just put a new one today. Go and watch it, subscribe and like. If you want to learn how to use Chat GPT as well, you definitely want to go and I made a complete tutorial on how to use Chat GPT to make money. Artificial intelligence, guys, is the way. And if you don't know how to use it in your own life, I'm cheating life using Chat GPT. So I made the video about it, but I put it on this channel, not on Crypto Hustle. So go out there and check it out and learn how to use Chat GPT, and subscribe to this channel as well for more vlogs and for more fun, okay? But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Let's make money this month for the entire year so that we can now spend much of the time on the things that we like to do, more creative ideas, starting new businesses, new ventures, quitting our jobs. But the money thing, we have to get it done in January. That's what I like to do. And crypto has basically done that for us. It's pumping already. And we just have to trade it in a very, very smart way and with patience, strategy, and discipline. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. And peace out, okay? Remember to subscribe if you haven't, and also leave a thumbs up button. Cheers, my friends.